Now, in previous lecture, we have seen about two formula. One is distance formula and other one is section formula. Now, in today's lecture, we have to see more two formulas. First is our midpoint formula and other one is our centroid formula. Now, first you understand what is midpoint. Now, suppose this line is given A point A, B point A. The first point A, so always for first point, our coordinate will be x1, y1. This is my second point. So by common sense, the point of this will be x2, y2. Now suppose this point is P, present on line AB, such that it divides this line AB in two equal parts. Getting meaning of equal. If this is 5, this will also 5. So this P is known as midpoint. So what is simple definition of midpoint? The point which divide line into equal part is known as midpoint. So I have to calculate coordinate of this midpoint, which is very easy. Now look at this formula. Suppose this is my x coordinate. I have to calculate this x. So what is formula for x? x1 plus x2 upon 2. Just you have to add and divide by 2. Similarly, what is formula for y? y1 plus y2 upon 2. What is y? y1 plus y2 upon 2. So here you have to write y1 plus y2 upon 2. Now second formula we have is of centroid formula. Now what is centroid? Centroid present in triangle. Now all of you know triangle has three vertices. First vertices A is x1, y1, first point A. Second point is B, so coordinate will be x2, y2. Third point is C, so coordinate will be x3, y3. Now what is centroid? It is a point in triangle at which all medians of triangle meet. I have to calculate coordinate of that point. So I will assume coordinate of that point is x comma y. Now what is x? This x is average of all three x. Means x is equal to x1 plus x2 plus x3 upon 3. Similarly, y is equal to y1 plus y2 plus y3 upon 3. You just note down these two formulas so we can begin with sum. You just note down this formula. Now first we will see sum based on midpoint formula. Look at this question carefully. Find the coordinates of midpoint of the segment joining points 22, 0 and 0, 68. So first step is you have to draw a rough diagram. Suppose this is my first point, I will give name as A. This is second point, I will give name as B. What is my first point? 22, 20. What is my second point? 0, 60. Now what you have to calculate? Coordinates of midpoint. So let's assume my midpoint is what? P. Always midpoint coordinate is x comma y. First point is, so coordinate will be x1, y1. Second point is, so this will be x2, y2. I have to calculate midpoint, so I will use midpoint formula. So what is my formula? X is equal to x1 plus x2 upon 2. Just substitute value. X is equal to, what is x1? 22. What is x2? 0 upon 2. So 22 plus 0 will give me 22. 22 upon 2 is 11. Similarly, use formula for y. Y is equal to y1 plus y2 upon 2. What is my y1? 20. What is my y2? 16 upon 2. Simple addition है. 20 plus 16 will give me 36. 36 upon 2 will give me 18. So this is x and this is y. Therefore, midpoint is, you have to write final answer in word. Therefore, midpoint is 11, 18. Is this clear? We will see one more sum based on centroid. Now next sum we will see based on concept of centroid. Read your question carefully. Find the coordinates of centroid of triangle whose vertices are. Vertices, all of you know what is vertices. So my first step is to draw a rough diagram. Triangle A, so it will have three vertices A, B, C. So what is my first? -7, 6. B is 2 comma minus 2. And what is my C? 8 comma 5. Now I have to calculate centroid. So what I will assume? Coordinate of centroid as x comma y. Now this is my first point. First point is always what? x1, y1. Second point x2, y2. Third point x3, y3. Now we have seen the formula for a centroid. What is formula for a centroid? X is equal to x1 plus x2 plus x3 upon 3, and y is equal to y1 plus y2 plus y3 upon 3. Just substitute value. What is value of x1? Minus 7. What is value of x2? Plus 2. What is value of x3? Plus 8 upon 3. Now 8 plus 2, 10. 10 minus 7, 3. So this is 3 upon 3, which is equal to what? 1. Similarly, y is equal to, just simple substitute values. What is y1? 6. What is y2? Minus 2. So you have to write here as minus 2. And what is y3? 5 upon 3. Therefore, y is equal to 8 minus, so 6 minus 2 is 4. 4 plus 5, 9. 9 upon 3. So 9 upon 3 will give you 3. So this is my x and this is y. Therefore, what do you write? Coordinates of centroid are 1 comma 3. Is this easy? Now we'll see mixed sum based on this concept. Now next sum based on again centroid. In triangle ABC, G minus 4 comma minus 7 is centroid. If A is equal to this, B is equal to this, then find C. Find C means you have to find coordinate of C. Now what is our first step? We have to draw figure. Now name of triangle is given as ABC, A, B, C. Now A is given as minus 14, minus 19. B is given as 3 comma 5. We don't know C. Keep as it is. Now centroid is given as G minus 4 comma minus 7. Now all of you know marking of this point. This is my first point, x1, y1. Second point x2, y2. Third point x3, y3. And always our centroid name is x comma y. Now question is related with centroid. So we'll use formula for centroid. All of you know what is centroid. X is equal to x1 plus x2 plus x3 upon 3. Now just substitute values. Do you know x? Yes. What is the value of x? Minus 4. What is value of x1? Minus 14. What is value of x2? 3. Do you know x3? No. So we write x3 as it is upon 3. Am I clear? Now, this is upon 3. When we shift this 3 here, it will go into multiplication. So minus 4 into 3 will give you minus 12. Now, minus 14 plus 3 will give you minus 11 plus x3. Therefore, x3 as it is, minus 12 as it is, I will shift this minus 11 here, so it will be plus 11. So x3 is equal to minus 1. Easy. Similarly, we will calculate y. Y is equal to y1 plus y2 plus y3 upon 3. Now substitute all known values. What is y? Minus 7. What is the value of y1? Minus 19. What is the value of y2? 5 plus y3 upon 3. Now again, this 3 will come here. So minus 7 into 3 will give you minus 21. Minus 19 plus 5 will give you minus 14 plus y3. Therefore, y3 is equal to minus 21. This minus 14 will shift here. So will give you plus 14. So y3 is equal to minus 21 plus 14. All of you know what is minus plus? Greater number minus smaller number and sign of greater number. So it will give you minus 7. So what I have got? x3 and y3. But what are x3 and y3? x3 and y3 are nothing but coordinate of C. So indirectly we have calculated coordinate of C. So C is equal to minus 1 comma minus 7. Clear? So now you have to do some sum based on midpoint and centroid formula as your homework. So I will discuss answer in next lecture. Thank you.